Really excited to welcome Sabrina Fallah onto the show. Hey, Sabrina, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm great. I'm great. We are outside here. Beautiful day here. How is it up in Canada today?
It is actually it's pretty cold outside today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was warm the other day, but today I went out. I'm like, oh my gosh, I need a jacket today. Yeah, but here in Canada we get weird weather, so it gets cold, and sometimes we get some warmth, but it's normally cold.
Yeah.
But around end of June or July, we get warmer weather, but I'm hearing that we're going to get more cold. So that's Canada.
Yeah. I'm from northern Vermont, so I'm somewhat familiar with that, not to the extremes of way up in Ontario. But I'm curious. I've got this image of trying to see a early, young Sabrina just getting started in music. I mean, when did that happen? When did you first start doing music, and then when did it really become serious? Yeah,
Well, I went seriously into music when I was 14, but okay. I've been writing and playing instruments since I was very young. But at the age of 14, I won my first singing competition.
Awesome.
And I'm like, yeah, I want to do it now because I just love being on stage. I didn't want to get off. But actually, funny story, I cried for 2 hours before going on stage because I was terrified, the first time to go. But I was told, if you don't face it, you will never do it. Mm-hmm. So I faced it, and I won, and I was so happy. And I sang a Simple Plan song. So thank you, Simple Plan, because that really helped. Yeah, it was fun.
Awesome. That's really cool. So the first one we're going to play here is Kiss is a Killer. This is your most recent release, part of your recent album. Can you tell us something about that?
Talk more about Kiss is a Killer?
Yeah, the album.
The album? So the album has 5 songs on it, and I recorded it in Nashville, Tennessee. And I wrote the songs with different songwriters, except 2 of the songs on the record are from the same songwriter. But everything went smooth, went well. I was really happy with the production at the end, and the album came out the way I wanted it to. So I was really happy with that.
Yeah, you should be. It's great. It's great. Well, let's listen to this first one here. Kiss is a Killer by Sabrina Fallah. Okay, just a second. It's the player that here is not. I've got a deck that's down. That's what it is. That's what killed the other song a second ago. Here we go. That is Kiss is a Killer by Sabrina Fallah. And that got lots and lots of love in the chat box. Great vocals. People really thought that rocked a lot. Word brilliant was used. Yeah, that's a great, great track. So you went down to Nashville and recorded that. When was that? How long ago was that you got that recorded?
That was February 2016.
Okay, a little over a year ago. Awesome. Nice work. And you already had an album out before that.
Yeah, I had a single out before that.
Okay.
I had The Front Line out, and then I had, before that, 4 years before that, I had Sabrina Fallah, my self-titled EP. So, yeah.
All right. So what I'm curious about is the origin of a song. I'm a songwriter myself, so it's wondering how other people do this. How does a song begin with you, and then how does it grow? Could you kind of describe that for us?
Like the songwriting process?
Yeah. How does that? Where does that come from?
It's very different every time.
Uh-huh.
I could be driving and a song comes to my head. Well, normally how I do it, I like to go and sit somewhere, probably in my basement where my music studio is, pretty much, and sit there and hold my guitar and see how am I feeling today? What do I want to write about?
Uh-huh.
Do I want to write about me? Or do I want to write about something that I heard on the news? Or do I want to write about some things that people go through in general? But sometimes the lyrics come first, sometimes the music comes first. But, or I write the chorus first or the bridge first. Okay. Normally I don't get the verse starting first. I sometimes get the catchy parts going. Trying to think of the hook first to get the music going. But I always need a title. It's very weird. I can't write a song if I don't have a title. It's really hard because I need to know what I'm writing about. Unless an idea comes and then the title comes after, but I need that there, pretty much. But
yeah, I understand.
I've been in situations where somebody said, "Can you write a song without an instrument?" I'm like, "Can I write poetry?" like no, I can't do it. I need an instrument to write a song. So
okay,
yeah.
All right, awesome. And what instruments do you play?
Oh, I play piano and guitar.
I
started with piano when I was 10.
All right.
And then somebody said, "You can't carry the piano with you."
That's right.
And then my cousin was playing guitar. He was always showing me how to play it. And at the beginning, I'm like, it's not me. But I was young, right? But as I got into it more, I'm like, you know what? I should give that instrument a try, a chance. And you know what? After I rented a guitar to go learn some chords, and 2 weeks later, I went and bought one. I fell in love with it, I just grabbed into it. So it's fun to play an instrument.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, well, let's hear another one of your tracks here. We'll put it in a working player this time, so we get it right away, hopefully here. This is Paradise Comes With a Price by Sabrina Fallah.
Yes.
All alone in your hotel room, bloodshot eyes looking to leave the gloom, climbing up that stairway where you can almost taste the sky, dropping through the atmosphere, asking yourself why through tears. That needle in your vein feels like ice. On a night like this, you don't think twice. Paradise comes with a price. Too hard to listen to advice. Your heart when you come crashing down. You can't let go and touch the ground. Is that what you really want, to leave this world right now? So stuck in hopelessness, deep in your own darknesses, you push yourself to the edge. Leave that note behind on a ledge. Paradise comes with a price. Too hard to listen to advice. Your heart and mind stuck in a vice. Paradise comes with a price. Maybe nobody will ever understand, but are you really willing to take that chance? Paradise comes with a price. Too hard to listen to advice. Your heart and mind stuck in a vice. Paradise comes with the price. Paradise comes with a price. Sitting on this floor tonight, above the broken boulevard, teardrops falling, midnight calling, holding tight to this guitar. Can't stop thinking about all the things you did to me, trying to find a melody that doesn't sound like misery. Hurt, hurt, it's only a feeling. Hurt, hurt, the pain can start the healing in my soul. Such a hard four-letter word. No one deserves this kind of hurt. When I needed someone, you were never there. You had to star in your own show. You didn't care about what I wanted, but I'm finally letting go of the hurt, hurt, it's only a feeling. Hurt, hurt, the pain can start the healing in my soul. Such a hard four-letter word. No one deserves this kind of hurt. Since the day I said goodbye, I'm better off without you. Sometimes the truth can hurt. Hurt, hurt, the pain can start the healing in my soul. Such a hard four-letter word. No one deserves this kind of hurt.
All right, that is Hurt by Sabrina Fallah. And before that, we had Paradise Comes with a Price. great tunes. Both of those nice acoustic tracks there. So we've had a bunch of questions in the chat box here. That's been really cool. Thank you all for joining the discussion. So go for it, Sabrina. Which one do you want to tackle there?
Okay, let's start with Rave Hoofer. Sabrina, do you write music first or lyrics? Depends. Sometimes the music comes first, sometimes the lyrics come first. But I think I would normally have some lyrics written down to go with the music, but it goes different ways all the time. So I can't say specifically, but mostly maybe I do put lyrics down first, but it's hard to tell sometimes.
Uh-huh.
Who or what got you into music? By Sharp B. I've been musical my entire life. Like I was talking about earlier, my cousin is very musical and he was playing the guitar for me. He was also introducing me to all these bands so I can hear the bands that are not like out there in front of you, but they're there, but they're not heard as much. And guess what? He introduced me to Green Day. Out of the blue, he put the Green Day record right in front of me. And that's when I fell in love with them, and they became my influence. So, and to this day, he's like, I should have never introduced you to Green Day because you're so obsessed with them. But I thank him all the time because I am where I am because of Green Day and their music that taught me a lot with my career. So, yeah.
Green Day is a great inspiration.
Yeah. And I'll do one more. What were your musical inspirations? That question can go different ways. What inspires me? Okay, I think Sharvi's asking me about bands per se. That's what I think. Green Day, Bon Jovi, and Billy Idol are my main influences. So from my new record, hopefully you hear a bit of their sound in it with my own sound. So I think that answers the question. I think.
All right, yeah, Green Day. Oh, they're awesome. They're awesome. They had album of the year eventually. It took them a while to. It took people a while to respect them. Boy, that album was great, though. Oh my God, Boulevard of Broken Dreams, unbelievable, unbelievable stuff there. Yeah, I also really like Green Day a lot. Yeah, they're.
Someone just asked me if I was a Canadian idiot. Maybe so.
Better than a Scottish idiot. That's what I would say. Spam. Yeah, so I want to thank you guys in the chat box again, real quickly here. Particularly Leon came to the show today. He saw that I was going to have you on, Sabrina, and came by. So, and I know that Leon can't do it very often. He only does that because he happens to be at his parents' right now, where he has a good Wi-Fi connection and all that. So awesome having you here, Leon, for this interview with Sabrina Fallah. So I'm going to play a couple more tracks of yours, Sabrina. Let's have one. Stuck Up.
Yes,
by
definitely.
Sabrina Fallah. Here it is. It'd be nice if I could put it in the right player, because I know that deck one doesn't work. I still slip it there anyway, out of habit. Okay, here we go. Stuck Up by Sabrina Fallah.
You're so far above it all and I'm down below. You act like you'll never fall, but what you don't know, that's what Humpty Dumpty thought. The world revolved around until he got a face full of the ground that's coming at you now. You're so stuck up, stuck up. Don't know who you think you are, but grow up. That's enough. No, you're really not so far above. You're just stuck up. She says hi, but you pretend that you don't hear her. And that's why your one true friend is in the mirror. Fairest of them all, alone with all your power. I'll be at the ball while you spend the hours stuck up in your tower. You're so stuck up, stuck up. Don't know who you think you are, but grow up. That's enough. No, you're really not so far above. You're just stuck up. Why are you so mean? Why are you so rude? What makes you think you're better than me? What if you could see past your attitude? Why does anybody have to be stuck up? Stuck up. Don't know who you think you are, but grow up. That's enough. No, you're really not so far above. Stuck up, stuck up. Don't know who you think you are, but grow up. That's enough. No, you're really not so far above. You're just stuck up. You're just stuck up. You're just stuck up.
All right, that was Stuck Up by Sabrina Fallah. Apparently, Sabrina has known Spam for years, and she wrote this one about Spamdemer from Scotland. Apparently. We learn something new every day, huh, Sabrina? So,
That's awesome.
yeah, that's...
I hear Sabrina in it. Sorry, I'm reading the comments here.
yeah,
Okay, somebody heard Green Day in this song.
Yep.
That's good. That's
Mhm.
cool.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, Stuck Up. I like that track a lot. That's pretty good. It's a hopping little song there. So, how many different artists did you have work with you on that track? Because you brought other people in, right? That's not just a solo effort. So, how many other people were contributing to that one?
Oh, well, I had the songwriter write it. And it's funny because I couldn't meet with him because I was busy. We wrote it over internet.
Oh, yeah,
and then I gave him the idea, and then he put the music together, and I wrote the lyrics, and then we put it together. But we went back and forth so many times to make sure it sounded the way that we wanted it to sound.
Okay.
And then I went to the studio to work with Kent Wells, and he heard the song, and then we listened to it to make sure if it was in the right key, right? Because, when you write a song, you don't know if that's the key you're going to record it in. And it was funny because he kept going higher and higher for the notes. And I'm like, how high do you want to go? He's like, go higher. Go higher. I'm like, I can go up to there. He's like, yeah, I know, go higher. So we went up to an F sharp. I'm like, okay, that's it. I'm not going any higher than that right now.
Uh-huh.
So that is the highest song on the record for vocally, but I think it fits though. I think for my voice, that key was perfect for the song. So it was for all songs. I had to find the right level and for my voice. So it was nice, and the band was amazing. The band was great too. Working with them. They were all from different bands. He put them together to make the sound that I wanted, so they were great. Yeah.
Well, that must be really cool to be able to have that experience, have these great musicians working with you and collaborating to make a tune. I know I personally really like collaborating, but all mine's been online. Kind of like the beginning of that one for you, I guess. Yeah, no, that's really good. Good results. You all work real well
Yeah.
together.
And I would definitely go back and work with the same team again. It was they were very accepting and welcoming, so it was nice.
Nice.
Nashville is Music City, so you go there and you expect everybody to be country. Yes, my songwriters were country in some way, but you won't believe how good they were at making a rock song because they work with so many people. They know how to write rock, country, pop, everything. It's amazing.
Nashville is the heart of the country music world, but there's a lot more to Nashville than just country music, for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's really, really nice stuff there, Sabrina. I'm going to play one of your older tracks, if you don't mind, Sabrina. I want to play The Front Line.
Yes.
This is a really, really great track here, too. This is, you can tell me after the song when you did this and whatnot. But this is The Front Line.
I've never had anybody. Oh.
Sorry, that was The Front Line by Sabrina Fallah. And we were just noticing that comment. They think there's a bit of Sheryl Crow meets Green Day in your music.
Yeah, I've never been told that I sound like a bit of Sheryl Crow. So that's a new one. Thank you for that one. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're just about done here. I guess maybe just one more line of questioning for you, Sabrina.
Yes, please.
How about fans? See, I don't know much about them because I don't have any. But I'm just kidding. What was it like? Do you remember, or has it happened? It must have that somebody you don't know personally comes up to you, knows you, and says something to you.
Yes.
What was that like the first time that happened? What was that like for you?
It happened twice, actually.
Uh-huh.
the one that I can remember right now, the second, when I was in college a couple of years ago. And I was very shy in class, so in college, I was younger, and I'm like, oh my God. Somebody just came up to me out of the blue, and I'm like, how does she remember me and all that? She said, were you the girl performing at the Blues Fest? I'm like, I have performed at Blues Fest. You were singing The Killers in that Green Day song. I'm like, yeah. And then she's like, you were really good. And I'm like, thank you, but how did you recognize me? Oh, just by looking at you, your posture, I knew it was you. I'm like, what? I guess people can notice me. I can't hide. But I don't want to hide anyway. I want people to see me. And the second time, I was in Toronto at the Square One in Mississauga. And I walked into Hot Topics. And one girl came up to me and said, are you Sabrina Fallah? I'm like, yeah. I follow you on Facebook. I'm like, really?
Oh, nice.
That's cool. Good to meet you. I was so shocked. I'm like, what is this? But yeah, it has happened, and it's amazing when people do approach you without knowing, because I didn't expect these people to come forward, right? But yeah, it has happened. Yeah, so it's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. I've got this. I've got this video that I'm making. It's kind of a joke video. The premise of the video is to document a Subterranean Pink song from the beginning to the end, what I do. But then I've got little segments in there, a commercial. Okay, commercial segments. And it starts out, there's somebody coming up and said, hey, look, it's Sub Pink. And so by the end of it, it's like tons of people just, Sub Pink. It's just this joke that people would do that. Because that'll probably never happen. But you are a really incredible musician, Sabrina. I really appreciate you coming on the show here.
Thank you so much.
Thank
you for having me on. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, my pleasure. It's the future is bright for you, and keep cranking them out. We'll definitely keep playing them here on XRP Radio for sure. So thank you so much, so much for coming on the show. And I'm gonna maybe one more as we go, and then on to something else. But I'll say goodbye to you now, and we'll play All or Nothing to wrap it up here. Sabrina Fallah, one more.
Yes.
And thank you again, Sabrina, for coming on the show. You have a spectacular
yes, and I would
day.
like to say thank you to all the people that were in the chat box and that asked me questions. So thank you for joining in.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks, guys. Here it is, All or Nothing.
The night is the crowd that won't back down. The whites of their eyes like a fire that won't go out. And they run with their feet on the street and under the lights where the night doesn't reach. There's a car going up to Montreal, up like a shot as the right foot falls to the floor. And the roar and the radio calls. Crank it out loud, crank it out louder. All or nothing, all or nothing, you gotta live it up loud. There's a man in the door with a stone cold smile.
All right, that was All or Nothing by Sabrina Fallah. Awesome stuff.